With one light on and one room, I know you're up when I get home.
Cheers! Hopefully you guys are all safely at home, because this video is going to be one of those videos that if you're in a public place and you play the audio, you might get some people looking at you. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most fiery debates around. Is there a double standard in America between one group of people and another having the right or permission to use a particular word? With the emergence of hip-hop culture and hip-hop music came an explosion of urban pride. People celebrating, discussing, exploring what it meant to be a part of the subculture, the urban subculture. And a part of that process, for a lot of hip-hop artists and urban youths and people in the communities, was this movement, I guess you could call it a movement, an attempt to reclaim a word that was one of the most controversial words in America. And that, my friends, is the word that you all know as, and that other word that is the big contested word is the word nigger. So here we go. I've been asked by a number of people, well, why is it that you can say nigger, 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 and I can't. And I tell them, frankly, I don't use those words. And I must say, it really is beyond me why any self-respecting person would to identify themselves, or anybody else for that matter. For those of you who want to use the word nigger, all it does is it reveals your ignorance and your flat-out lack of creativity. If you're one of the people who wants to use the word nigger, I ask you, why do you want to hold on to that word? Why do you want to identify with that word? Why, of all of the words in the dictionary, would you choose to continue to use and associate yourself with a word that has been directly linked to the oppression of a group of people? You might as well slap those shackles on yourself and call yourself a slave. Or perhaps it would be a slaver. Now some people will say, come on, man. A word is just a word. A word is just a word. A word is not just a word. A word is the spoken expression of an emotion or a thought. So when you call someone a bitch, a nigger, a spick, it's not just some random sound that's coming out of your mouth. It's a word that you are using that has a context that will be understood. Because although it would be more fun if you were to use soup, tip 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 tip, it wouldn't quite have the same effect, would it? If there is a double standard, if that's what we want to call it, a double standard, on the use of either word, because the use of either of those words, nigger, nigga, are both parts of a bigger problem. And that bigger problem is marginalization. You want to marginalize someone else, or you want to put yourself in this box. You want people to see you as a one-dimensional, stereotypical caricature. It's an idea, a negative idea. It's a negative image. Let the words go. My advice is that find something else to identify yourself with. Scholar, entrepreneur, philosopher, leader, businessman, clergyman, educator, artist, activist, doctor, attorney, judge, hell, even an Ike Turner impersonator. Anything that will get you out of this damn box. Get out of this box. And for those of you who'd like to use the word in its original derogatory context, come up with something a little bit more creative. So if it isn't clear by now, for those of you who have posted comments that I support or use either variation of this disgusting word, you're wrong. That word is blacklisted from my vocabulary, and quite frankly from the vocabularies of most of the people that are around me. I only wish that it would be blacklisted everywhere else. That's my 2 cents. What's yours?
With one small step upon the stair, I know your look when I get there. If you were a king up there on your throne, would you be